What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another banger! Welcome back to another banger on the YouTube channel! Today we're going to be talking about my acting experience. My experience with acting in a TV show. Alright? As a background actor. Hashtag banger! And you're probably like, oh, but you're a background actor. Nobody cares for you. Like, we are the most important piece of the movie, of the film. Without us, nothing looks real. It looks silly. It looks provocative. I've had the most important role on this film shoot the entire time. Stephen Ogg was in it. Go fuck yourself! That guy, you know him? You know Stephen Ogg? I never met him. My cousin met him. One night I was a little bit drunk, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm just sitting here at my desk and I'm like, I'm gonna play with my cousin. I wanna play with my cousin No Diddy. I messaged him, I was like, yo bro, are you on Fortnite right now? And he's like,
yeah, I'm on Fortnite right now with my uncle.
I hopped in that call and I'm playing Fortnite with him. And we ended up getting into a conversation about like films and stuff like that. Cause he's always been a filmer, right? So I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot now, right? Cause that's what we do. We shoot shots. I was like, hey bro, if you have any acting or any shows or anything that you're working on, if you need an actor, let me know, cause I'm trying to get into acting. And he says, actually, my cousin, I'm gonna email him this piece of paper and I'm gonna get him to email it to you. So he emailed me that piece of paper, looking for background actors, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, bet. I signed up, emailed the lady. You just got me to send him a face pic, a body pic, my height, my eye color, my weight, my fucking everything. Emailed me back like 3 weeks later. We're like, all right, we want you. We need you. And I'm like, all right, bet. He sent me the location Friday. It's 4 o'clock and I get driven across town to this old call center. Showed up, I went over to the big group. There was just a big group of people just standing around like cameras and lights and stuff. They were all trying to figure it out. They had a man lift, but they didn't have like a basket at the top of the man lift. It was a big fucking light. Like it was a massive ass light. And they were doing something with this light. It kept flashing and shit. It was flashing different colors and I'm walking around. I'm like, okay, where the fuck do I go? I was told to go inside of the building, but that door is, it's a clusterfuck around the door basically. And I had no idea where to go. So I walked towards this group of people and I'm like, where am I going? Where am I going? And this lady comes over out of nowhere. Where do I go? She directed me inside. We're going downstairs. We go to this basement and literally inside of this basement, it's like a bunch of shit just wrapped up in plastic. So I'm walking down this right creepy, eerie basement. I'm like, oh fuck, am I gonna die? I don't want to die here, but if I do, smoke my ashes. We get to this room. It looks like the Bat Cave, okay? That white Bat Cave in the Dark Knight, except there was no white lights and there was no Batmobile. It was just a room with a table in it. Again, another clusterfuck of, and they gave me a piece of paper and I gotta sign this piece of paper and I'm sure of it. I signed my life away that day. This bitch took my fucking piece of paper and I sat there for a fucking, had to have been 3 hours. It was 7 o'clock by the time I got up off that fucking chair. Walked down the hall, walked up the stairs, down another hall, into a different room. So I sat down in one of these chairs along with like the 50 other background actors, okay? We all just sat down there. We're all just waiting. It's a lot of like, get on standby, be on standby, be on standby. Finally got to do something. Finally got to get up. Got up. We stood in the line. Okay, stay here in this line. Don't move until we say action. They're doing their thing. And we're all lined up against this wall in this hallway. We got the makeup bitch just sitting there in this hallway doing everybody's makeup, just like the main actors, right? The cast members' chairs are there too. And there was one specific guy, I'm not going to name names, like you couldn't look at him. You weren't allowed to look at him. You weren't even allowed to look in his direction. He's one of those guys. He's one of those actors. Obviously, like me being who I am, I'm going to fucking look. I'm going to like, I don't give a shit. Like send me the fuck home. You're still paying me. Hey, but the show got 6.9 average stars. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was in it. No man, but like we waited in this hall. It's so funny. They had, I didn't have a, but they like some of the guys had the thing with these words, like they're not real, but they are real. Like there's a special guy. There was a guy there, literally a guy there that held the at all times. Like he had the on before every shoot. We would give you the before and after the shoot was over. That way you didn't have the fucking around with it. If they were doing testing takes, if they were doing testing shoots or whatever the fuck, they literally would walk around. Like this is the they have, like they would have their hand like this, be like. But there was a guy there the entire time that would watch. He made sure that nobody fucked with the. He made sure they were all taken care of, held properly. Another hour goes by and we're waiting to go out that door. And then we go out the door, walk down these little stairs. And we're standing right there in front of this transport truck that's in the shot. They were telling us what they wanted us to do. We had like fake plastic chains on. Our hands were chained to our necks, basically. They were like, okay, just walk in like a synchronized line. So we all walked in a lineup, get in the back of this truck. We're just chilling in the back of this truck. And they're like, okay, we're going to come in this back of the truck. We're going to start filming a fight scene. We need you to react a certain way. We didn't react that way they wanted. So we did the whole scene over again. Did that about 3 more times, until they got the one scene that they actually wanted. And it was awesome because I happen to be right in the back, but in the front of the back. So you can see me, like, I'm in the middle, man. Like, I am the middle man. Like, you can see the fight taking place, and then you can see me in the back, like, yeah, like Chewie Chewbacca type shit. Like, yeah, take his fucking head off. Acting is not what I expected it to be. Okay, acting, one, is hard as it is, but working with actors in the acting space is also a lot of hard work. Like, it's definitely a lot of tedious, a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of waiting around, and there's definitely a lot of, okay, action. Oh, we don't need you anymore. Okay, action. No, we don't need you anymore. Lots of that. Honestly, at the end of the day, you learn a lot. You gain information from all sorts of different things. Every day you learn something new. And I've learned acting is a hard job. I can understand why some actors don't want to be bothered or don't want to be fucked with, because they've worked for 40 years, 12-hour days for those 40 years, man. And it's like, oh, can I have a photo? It's like, no. That was my experience with acting. You know, I'm an actor now. I'm gonna be in the next Avengers movie, Spider-Man. Never back down, never give up. You know what the moral of the story is, okay? Don't stick your dick in anything less than 2 inches wide, because it might get stuck. See you guys in the next episode.